President Rodrigo Duterte describes his predecessor Benigno Aquino III as a man who gave his best for Filipinos, as he calls on the nation to unite in Aquino's honor.
We thank the former president for his service to our country. I hope that my fellow Filipinos will be inspired by his legacy. I offer my heartfelt condolences to the Aquino family.
The president signs a proclamation declaring a 10-day period of national mourning in honor of Aquino, which begins from June 24 to July 3. Duterte calls on all Filipinos to set aside disagreements in this period of mourning. Current and former Philippine senators also recall their memories with Aquino when he was president.
I remember Pinoy and his very simple ways. A person who had a big heart. And I had the distinct honor of being able to work with the mother, President Cory, in our cabinet, and with Pinoy when I was the Senate President.
Tayo'y gumugunita sa isang mabuting tao. Yung sa awit ni Noel Cabangon, mabuting Pilipino, mabuting tao na nagsumikap na maging mabuting presidente sa atin.
We remember lahat ng mga nagawa niya para sa ating bayan, na binigay niya lahat ng makakaya niya para sa ating bayan. Marami nagsasabi ngayon, sa mga pagkakamali, sabi ko, wala namang perfect dito sa ating mundo. Pero si Pinoy, at least alam ko, ginawa niya yung lahat para sa atin. Ginawa niya yung lahat para sa bayan natin.
Si Pinoy yung nagbigay ng kalayaan namin, sa akin. I wouldn't be here kung hindi dahil kay Pinoy. He was there for me, I would like to believe that I was also there for him nung kailangan niya.
Meantime, United States President Joe Biden pays tribute to the former Philippine president Friday, June 25, recalling Aquino's selfless dedication. In a statement from the White House, Biden shares his condolences with the Philippines over the death of Aquino, who he says was a valued friend and partner to the United States. Aquino, the 15th President of the Philippines, passed away in his sleep Thursday, June 24, due to renal disease secondary to diabetes. His urn is brought to the Church of the Yesu of the Ateneo de Manila University for public viewing until 10 p.m. Friday, June 25. The Department of Education on Friday, June 25 says private schools and non-DepEd schools may already start their classes for the school year 2021 to 2022, even while the approval of the general school opening is pending. DepEd reminds school administrators that face-to-face classes are still not allowed, and these schools should implement the distance learning system. Some private schools and non-DepEd schools opened classes in 2020 ahead of the general school opening last October 5, and they finished the current academic year ahead of the others. Classes in public schools will end on July 10, 2021. DepEd says on Wednesday, June 23, it is proposing to President Rodrigo Duterte 3 dates for the opening of school year 2021 to 2022, August 23, September 6, or September 13. Television personality Kris Aquino says she and her older brother, former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III, were able to make their peace before he died Thursday, June 24.
God blessed me because we made our peace May 8. But that is private. And I would like to keep that for myself.
Kris has been open about her complicated relationship with her only brother, saying in 2018 they had not been okay for 3 months and she had hurt him. Kris doesn't go into detail about the cause of their rift, but at the time she was in a feud with broadcast journalist Corina Sanchez over the latter featuring Kris's ex-husband James Yap on her TV show. Corina, who is the wife of the former president's political ally and friend Mar Rojas, once dated Noynoy. Ultimately, though, Kris says she reconnected with her brother for the sake of her son Josh, who has a close relationship with his uncle.
Nagpapasalamat ako na napatawad ko at minahal ako. And to the end, ang tinuring niya sa akin ay ako yung kanyang bunso. And pinangako ko sa kanya, gagawin kong lahat to just be even 1% of what he is as a man and as a Filipino.
Kris also speaks about details of Noynoy's wake, saying that their family was doing it as privately as possible.
We did not think it would happen this soon, and we are just trying our best na hindi magkaroon ng super spreader event. We would have wanted so much more for our brother.
Director Antoinette Jadaone asks the Walang Kwentang Podcast community to wait as she speaks up in the wake of sexual harassment allegations against her co-host Juan Miguel Severo. Severo is accused of sexual harassment by users on Twitter after actor Paulo Pangilinan posted several cryptic tweets on June 20, referring to an unnamed harasser. Paulo starred in the Boys Love or BL show Gaya sa Pelikula, which was written and created by Severo. In a June 23 post on the podcast's public Facebook group, Jadaone apologizes for her delayed response, saying she wanted to speak to the parties involved who are close to her, in hopes of having a clearer understanding first before speaking. Without mentioning names, she says, sexual harassment and abuse are never okay and must not be justified. Ang Walang Kwentang Podcast and Gaya sa Pelikula are Globe Studios productions. Gaya sa Pelikula producer and Globe Studios head Quark Henares also speaks out on Twitter, saying the cast and crew of the show met up to discuss how they will move forward. He also says he will not work with anyone who uses their power to take advantage of anyone else, in any capacity. It is unclear whether this means Severo has been dropped from the show or whether he will continue. In an interview with ABS-CBN's MJ Felipe, Henares says Paulo still wants to continue with the show, but he acknowledges that many fans have also been traumatized by the allegations. Severo has since deleted or deactivated his Twitter account and has yet to respond to the allegations. Rappler has reached out to him for comment.